the city of Philadelphia. Sexually based stories are considered especially hilarious. In Philadelphia, the dedicated podcasters who tell these stories are members of an elite squad known as Etc. These are their stories.
Yeah, so like, it first started off with kissing, and then she was like, "Do you want to try something new?" And I was like, "What you got in mind?" Next thing you know, a finger's going on my ass.
So she stretched her arm all the way back there?
We were 69 then.
Oh. You let her?
I mean, it was already there, so I said, "Fuck it."
So did the conversation start while y'all were doing the 69? So
Yeah.
like, you're like all the way down there.
Basically.
So like, we kind of recording right now.
Well, hey, Mom.
And we're back!
Alright.
Vicky got something scaring me. I'm gonna get
We gotta be
aneurysm.
more ready to go.
Let's get a quick phone in his throat.
So yeah, what's up? You go, Q? You not
But
gonna have an aneurysm? Mark,
No, I'm fine.
how you living?
I'm chilling.
How you living, Q?
I'm pretty good, except this chair. Let me fix myself because I don't want to move on. I mean, start moving later on in the show. So let me sit.
Comfortable?
Are you
Better.
comfortable? Yeah.
Nobody's gonna ask how I'm feeling. Okay, so
How are you doing?
How are you doing, Victor?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I don't know. I just did like the little ratchet John.
Yeah, I was like peaked it kind of.
But we're back. How y'all living? It's another day, another episode.
Another week, another Tuesday. Y'all listening to this?
Last week we was like we gonna improve on things, and we did that, and people was effing with it. You get any like good? Did you tell anybody like anybody say anything to you? Q.
One, the one I posted on Instagram,
True.
We got
true,
another
true,
comment.
and two for my brother.
True.
We got
true,
another
true.
comment from our teacher. Remember, he was like, "Is that the guy? Like, is that the voice of Etc. Podcast?"
Oh, he's like, are these my two favorite voices right now?
I was like, "What is he talking about?" I had no idea where he was going with it at first.
I was like, oh, kind of forgot I did your podcast.
But yeah.
So,
Yeah, we gonna build on that. We gonna keep doing with that this week. You know, same kind of idea of doing better, not making noise with Skittles, and keeping on topic. But this week is even better because
it was bothering me too.
drum roll, no. We got our first sponsor.
You're welcome.
That's a sponsor alarm now. We don't even announce it anymore.
Y'all know when we have a sponsor when you hear this sound.
We got a sponsor? What?
What? But yeah, word from our sponsor.
Sorry.
That was perfect. Okay.
And that was accidental. Like, I did not mean
A
that.
word from our what? Yeah, a word from our sponsor this week.
Keep going.
Our sponsor this week.
Stop saying sponsor.
Super crazy sponsor. No, seriously, our
Close the app.
so
Okay.
my vans are dicked.
Yeah,
Anyway.
mine's kind of too. Ooh, grass.
I'll take
ADHD.
care of it later. Yeah, the reason my van's a dick is because we had our first sponsor. Q closed the app, so we're all good. We have a word from our sponsor. Our sponsor is Productive Honey. I'm gonna say that again because he was scratching his belly. Productive Honey. They a little clothing brand, I believe, based out in Los Angeles, California.
Nice.
And they make some dope shit, yo.
Check
They
them
nice.
out.
They hit me up. They was like, yo, we gonna supply 25% off discount code. You know what that John is? Real Etc.
Write that down.
Write it down. Act fast. I don't know when it's gonna end. Could
Do
be
you
Friday.
have a body that doesn't have a shirt? Well, lucky for you, Productive Honey has the clothes you need. And if you use our code, Real Etc., you get
25% off.
25% off.
25%.
Okay.
Let's.
Yeah, they emailed me and I was talking to them back and forth and we were just, just trying to plan out what we would do. You know, they hooked it up with a little piece of the clothing. And yeah, we just modeled that today. We're gonna be sending that out so you guys can see some photos, get an idea of what the brand's about. I personally like support the brand. Like look at some of the stuff, and I fucks with it. And now that I got like some of their stuff, well, I got something from them. It's like it's good quality. Like for what you pay for, you're getting pretty decent stuff. Better as like when you get something from like New Era or something like that. Like I got a hat. The New Era be like extra scratchy. Like that Johnson's soft ass hat. I'm not gonna front on you. Like you keep that on for a grip. You're not gonna have that little joint on your forehead and nothing. Strap back with the buckle. It's fly. It's all original design. Like even the style. Like it's a dad hat type looking thing, but it's really like it's different though. Like it's like a curved brim type joint.
Yeah.
It's different. I like it. I like the fit. It says sauce on it. You know, it's like a little
Piece on it.
piece on a piece of sauce, but like sauce, like you sauce and
Piece of
too much
Steve.
sauce. And then like the whole brand as a whole is like it's more of a bright, like it's very bright, vibrant, like bright colors and shit. Especially because it's like in LA, all these bright colors, especially because it's based on LA. I guess it's more of a like brighter theme as to over here in the East Coast a little bit like gloomier, but over there it fits more where everything's bright. And especially because the summer's coming, you guys want to cop up on that and just have that, especially having a brighter color scheme for the summer. Everybody likes to dress lighter at least. You don't see
I
nobody
wear
wearing-
booty shorts.
Nobody,
No,
you
I
don't see
don't.
nobody like
I
all
don't- I
black
don't do
with
that.
like black Tims in the summer. Usually like brighter colors, tie dye,
Okay, I do.
pink, blue, cream, all that shit. So you
I'm gonna
have a
be
lot of
wearing
that.
more
On
pink.
top of that, the prices are chilling. Like it's not no like Supreme like dropping $75 for a T-shirt.
That John
Big-
no, that'd be $75 for a hat.
Yeah, but so
Big fucking be like
and on top of that,
100 for
one
brick.
sock,
One
not
sock,
even
yeah.
two. Don't be like 300. Sorry, bro.
I said it before. Like you just put it in your hand and just stick with
Don't
it.
even just put it on my bed. He's not listening. Just go.
All right, so yeah, and on top of that, like instead of because everybody's gonna have the same fit like during the summer, especially like last summer it was like the whole thing with Thrasher and all that shit.
Yeah.
At least
Y'all
if
even skate, bro.
you support low key brands, it's
I'll
better.
say.
If you support more of a low key brand than like
I don't.
y'all good. If y'all support more of a low key brand, then you'll not only will you be helping somebody else who's trying to make it and like have a business running, but you'll have something else that nobody else has, and that's like a big thing that like I'll be down more to support more of those pieces that you know you're not gonna see in public than having everybody having the same fucking T-shirt on from like Hot Topic or PacSun. Like, it has to be an original. Like that sauce hat, only people who are gonna be having it is listeners of etc. Real talk. So get on that. Like support little smaller people. Stop hopping on Nike's dick all the time. Like
I'm not on Nike's dick.
support smaller people, especially when they put the work in. Because this dude, I hit him up. That Jones in quick. We talk back and forth. It might be a long term thing, so it might be things in the future.
I think we're in a committed relationship.
our first. But so yeah, things could evolve even more. Like even right off the bat, the fact that like how many you see discount codes, 25%. That's a little husky. Like you see other places like like
2%?
buy 32 T-shirts, get 5% off on the 33rd one, or like use this code to get like 5% off. Like it's a whole quarter. Like
Buy 3, get the fourth one 1% off. You're
yeah, like this joint is like.
like, really a sale?
But,
Huh?
but
You hear
yeah, that's all kind of like what is that? But yeah. So and on top of like I said, the prices aren't good. So the fact this 25% off is a good chunk of it. Like that hat, I paid $15 for it. I mean, shitting added onto it, so it was a little bit more. But $15 for like a hat that's like really good. Like it's all embroidered and all that soft material. Gold buckle on the back is pretty good, like strap back type joint. But yeah, so that's
Fuck that hat.
okay, so that's the sponsor. Enough of that. We're gonna move into the topic this week. This week we tried to talk about it last week, but like we were like, let's try to be organized. We kind of spent a lot of time on the sponsor and stuff, but it's cool. Like they deserve it. So we're gonna move on to the topic. This week's topic, what? What'd you say?
Man.
Okay. This week's topic is kind of like, just kind of a rant, really. If anything, it was just like people who shouldn't be famous.
Dude. Fucking talentless fucking dick sucking bitches don't deserve fame.
Or people whose net worths are like over $1 million because of one video. they get like all this money for an appearance or something like that, and
Cash
they don't
me
deserve it at all.
outside. How about that?
That was probably the main example that's going on right now.
God.
That she's like supposedly like 13, which I don't believe, but she'll be getting like $1 million by the end of the year, and she'll be a millionaire at like 14 for disrespecting her mom, which is like not cool at all.
I'm gonna disrespect my parents and get famous. Watch. We'll just wait on it.
You good? All right, we're back. So John, like, if y'all haven't seen it, I mean, obviously, if at this point you haven't seen this, the girl in Dr. Phil disrespected her mom, and like it became viral, whatever, just because of the way she was talking. She seems white, but she was acting ghetto, and it just seemed out of place. So she ended up blowing up off of that and blowing T-shirts and merch, and basically copyrighting the shit out of it. She copied the shit out of Champion hoodies, and she got mad bank off of that. And then she's doing 30 grand appearance. Now she's getting her own TV show. I don't know what it's gonna be about.
Yeah, I saw the TV show and I was just like, but for like what can that consist of? Like,
Just a reality show, I guess, of like her and her mom's life, but they're just gonna spice it up and.
I mean, but we already
That's
kind of
just gonna
already
be-
know like how how it is. Like you saw it already. Like on Dr. Phil, like oh she just disrespects, walks away, literally takes her mom's car. Doesn't even say just takes it whenever and then just drives. And like
Doesn't have a
fucking,
license
like,
though.
yeah, doesn't have a license. Like
Yo, one. That show's gonna be dumb fucking stupid, just like the rest of these fucking reality TV shows. Two, it's gonna be fucking scripted, just like the rest of these other fucking reality TV
And
shows.
it's gonna force her to be like purposely like disrespectful just to make it entertaining. So she's gonna be more ignorant in public when they send her out to probably like on a vacation on purpose.
They're just gonna
for the
send
show.
actors to go piss her off so she can put on the show.
well,
Blasey blah.
I could see it being like her walking somewhere, then they're gonna tell a girl to argue with her.
Because, you know, they can't sit here and have her fight actual people because then that's a lawsuit on the show.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously they're going to have fucking actors act like they're real people. Not real people, like, you know.
We'll pay you a stack if
Regular
you get punched
civilians.
by this 14-year-old.
Bet. Eat that, John.
People just... And people in America are so fucking stupid, they'll fucking believe that shit too. Just like they believe every other
Oh
reality.
my God, you saw that
really
shit?
just got. Like, I saw you on TV. You got hit by the jaw at the Catch Me
Just
Outside. I'd be like, I would have to say because I put it on a contract. They'd be like, all right, so if anybody asks you, you have to say you got fucked up.
Just like how everybody believes everything they see on Hip Hop Atlanta when Hip Hop Atlanta is fucking scripted as fuck. Like,
Yeah, loving hip hop and all that shit.
yeah, love yeah, love hip hop. That's what I meant. I said Hip Hop Atlanta.
Yeah.
I don't care what the fuck I call it. Fuck those.
Or like the Housewives shows.
The
and all
only
that.
the only reality TV show I watch is Impractical Jokers, and them niggas probably.
Yo, I love that show.
Them niggas probably, that shit's probably not even real because I don't trust any show on True TV. But I watched that one, but you never know because True TV always be having scripted shit.
Yeah.
So between
Okay.
Lizard Lick Towing, South Beach Tow, Lizard Lick is like these white guys from like the country.
Why is that a name?
The Lizard Lick, I don't know, that was their company. And that South Beach Tow, the one that's written by fucking J-Lo,
Mm-hmm.
all them drums,
Yeah.
fucking stupid.
So it's stupid. Like, and then there are people who are like working their ass off, and
That's what I'm, yo.
not even from like a entertainment standpoint, just in general, where like kids are like going to school, working all their 18 years and then another 4 in college, and you
What the fuck I'm saying, dog?
But
Like,
if I sit at home and piss enough people off, I just might become famous, and I do.
only for a certain amount of time, but you still make your bread, and then
It don't even matter.
Yeah.
That's enough.
so it's stupid.
And
It's
then,
frustrating, and then you see people who literally like dig
Like
ditches.
us.
No, like
Just
even with, like people who like dig ditches for a living, like or like working with their hands and breaking their backs every day, and they make like 5% of what these kids are making for working 1,000 times harder than these kids.
Cold world.
It's bullshit. It's all a lot of luck. Even if you do like even if you're a fuck up, you can still make it.
Not even luck. It's just stupidity.
them people,
Because no one
Or-
gets them famous except for.
listen, I hate them. They're annoying. They disgust me. But I gotta give them one thing. They play their cards the fuck right. And only because they hired someone to teach them how to play their cards right. And that's why they sitting here making all this fucking bread. Because their mom made the right choice and patented Cash Me Outside. So if anyone fucking uses that shit on any social media or any fucking like big thing,
Hashtag.
fucking getting paid. Like, you know what I mean? So they fucking got that, man. Making t-shirts, making everything, fucking going on Dr. Phil twice, fucking like fucking Kodak having her on that song.
For real? Oh yeah. And
Fucking
then later she was on an airplane, like I think it was fighting her mom or somebody random. One of the
some
two.
random civilian.
And then she be dotting on Instagram Live.
Yo, she
'Cause
be
she
dotting,
know she
dog.
know she got titties and shit.
Right, like, oh my god. Oh my god, there's so many perverts that are probably
Yeah,
just in there.
Sending her bread and shit. And
Yo, sending her bread, sending them
Send
dick
me your
pics.
big toe, and I'll give you $30.
$30. Them Jones be high rollers. They be like sending a stack.
Real red. And, move off Cash Me Outside. We can talk about
The Kardashians.
Kardashians.
That's a prime. That's the prime. That's like the.
Yo,
Everybody thrives to be them. Like
their dad is looking down on them.
they were already rich.
Ashamed. They're already rich because of their
begin
dad.
with.
But they were famous.
And then the mom was like a lawyer, like the lawyer or whatever, and she like made her little bread.
The dad.
Was it the dad? And then
The
what did the
dad
mom
was
do?
OJ's lawyer.
Was it the mom? The mom do? She did
She
something.
was a stay-at-home mom, bro.
Was she?
I think so.
But I don't know.
I could look it up, but my
It's
phone-
whatever.
my phone's in
It's
my
not
pocket.
important. Thing
But,
is,
like,
is that
thing
they
is-
shouldn't have the money that they had.
One,
They could have been like
they had-
somewhat wealthy, like in a nice
Yeah.
neighborhood, but not to the extent that they're in. They're like in like A-list type
Yeah.
shit.
they got their bank from their pop being a successful lawyer, also being OJ's lawyer.
And there's also like speculation that
Two.
one of them is the father, like one of them, that OJ is the father of one of them. So there's somewhat bread in there.
Two,
Crazy.
they got really famous because Ray J.
Yeah, and she said she purposely released it too. That's the thing.
Right. Obviously. Come on, because
10 years ago.
right. I remember that shit, yo, when my sister's boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, put that shit on, and I'm like 7 years old, 8 years old, and then he showed it to his friend, and I'm like, I'm in the room. I'm not supposed to be seeing this.
I was told this was inappropriate.
My eyes!
My virgin
Then-
eyes.
But that's when Quinn became
fuck
addicted to porn.
Yep, true. Addicted to sex.
And that was like, and then the Kardashians like they've been milking that shit for years, and they've been
Oh
doing
my
it right,
god, yeah.
and marrying everybody for publicity and all this shit. And they're like, they started it all for real, for real.
Yeah. Dog.
And there's like the Paris Hilton is also, but
There's, oh my god.
There's
Paris
a lot of what's it called?
They-
Sex tapes.
Oh my god.
Got a lot of people famous too.
that started. And then,
I'm realizing the only reason why these people become famous is because they're legit, like, stupid.
yeah,
And their IQ level is so low.
they,
And America just laughs. at
negatives
them.
are rewarded, and like especially in entertainment. Anything that's bad is praised basically because it's hilarious
Bro.
to watch.
I swear to God. If we start doing this podcast by just saying, like, random words at each other, we would become the biggest thing.
For real.
Peanut
Poo-poo.
butter.
Big nugget.
8 million hits, just that.
Um,
Just bang your head against the mic.
Piss in a microphone.
condoms.
Donkey butt.
Fungus.
We just got 30 million hits just because you said fungus.
Yo, you know how rich we are right now?
We already quit. We sold it. We
Yo,
sold the
with
podcast.
this shit is...
At this point,
We just sold this shit
already
to E ESPN.
Yeah, we
Like-
literally just sent it. Victor has the phone out.
Right now, as soon as you hear...
My phone is ringing. Right?
As soon as you hear... Na-na-na, it's set up a podcast. Sells their company for
$50 billion.
$50 billion. The highest paid fucking transaction in business of all time. You're going to see this on Forbes list next week.
It's like
Right next to Pablo
18
Escobar.
under 18.
Right. 18 million in one day.
To be honest, we probably wouldn't stop. We'll just pick another name.
Yeah.
But with all that money, we'll be even
Make a
better.
new one that's not like.
What?
Because as soon as you.
My nigga.
Like, say we were to sell this shit, like. If we got to that point, like. If we
I'm
would sell
getting
it.
a
The only reason we
studio.
sell it is probably like. Just because it's a name. It's just a name.
It's gonna be one of those when we get all this money and then we all just part ways because like one of us gets into drug usage, one of us is just fucking bitches left and right, the other is just actually doing
Yeah.
good things with his life.
Everybody has like the Beyonce or like the Justin Timberlake.
Right. Fucking next thing you know, like one of us is living next to DJ Khaled, watering each other's, like usually in the backyard, like, hey Khaled, what you doing? He's like, just over here watering my rose petals. Nice. I'm over here watering my cacti.
Who waters cacti? Don't they not need one? Anyway, I'm sorry,
on
Quinn.
the subject.
But yeah, stupid people that don't deserve fame. Like now, the prime example of that now is like, well, it just kind of ended, but it's still, we've moved to other social media. But Vine was like the whole, okay, Quinn. It's the whole time of that. But,
Vine.
yeah. It's like the Nash
What year was that?
Greers.
2013?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yo.
The Nash Greers, the both looks like Drake, they just be like, it's like, and moving his hand, and he just be doing stupid
Yeah,
videos
for-
like that. Or all the videos of him like almost having sex with girls, but it just cuts off at like it's a 6-second moment.
The one that used to act like Obama. The boy that used to act like Obama.
Alpha Cat.
Alpha Cat.
Cat.
Yeah, I know it was Kesson. I just didn't know the first one.
When he fucking did that one Vine where it was more than 7 seconds, I was like,
What?
what?
Everybody was watching that jump.
He was like, 7 seconds can't stop me? And I was like, it can't. Who are you?
And then there's what else? What else did we mention? You said you had.
I had King Batch, Nash
Oh, yeah.
Greer, those white boys that fucking
No,
have
Nash,
only a
yeah.
teenage girl fan base.
I remember he
Was
wasn't
it-
even like doing vines at a certain point anymore. He was just getting all this like fame up because he was like,
Alex from Target. It's like,
he's doing like visits. You remember those Jones on Vine visits,
MagCon
meetups?
and all that shit. They used to do like the meetups.
meetups?
fuck
And
out
pay for
of
meetups.
I was
Well, I
like,
wouldn't have
what?
sucked them
And
niggas,
then
yo.
they were both like humping chairs to do like the bump and
Baby,
grind
grind
challenge.
on
Grind on me
me.
challenge.
It's your time to
They got a bunch of bread. Alex from Target is a perfect example. We didn't mention that before, but that's another example. He got on Ellen and shit. She got famous for a week.
Alright, I like the
Damn
damn
Daniel.
Daniel video, yeah.
Damn, Daniel.
Back at it again with the white vibes.
Damn, Daniel.
Yo, he does it so
Back at it again with the white bands. Stasi, man. That shit. That was awful. But that's another example. Any craze that like pops off too much and end up on Ellen or some bullshit. Like I might like you guys. One of you guys want to like punch me on videos? We get on Ellen for a week.
Bro,
I'm down. I could take a punch for you up.
If you're getting paid, yeah, why not?
You be on Ellen next week. Yeah. Then there's like also the guys who like were like they'll try like they're not funny at all. All they have is a camera and like a simple idea that's not relatable at all. And they'll just throw a girl with like half her tits out and just put that at the cover. Or like the cover of the Vine will be a girl walking down the street with her like tight ass jeans on that just show just the ass and have nothing to do with it.
right.
I can't stand Vine, yo.
Or like Lele Bones or whatever the fuck her name
Lele.
was.
Who
Yo.
was that again?
Oh my
Those are the
god,
main ones.
she
You've seen
did
her
a
face.
video where she was walking backwards and a car fucking hit her, but she
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
looked in the street and saw the car was still
Can you
went.
talk normal, please?
I have
No,
no
because
idea
the
what
shit
he's
is
saying.
getting me
It's like,
mad.
can stop, please.
You can understand what I'm saying. You just choose not to.
I
You're
don't.
fucking stupid.
Alright, Quinn.
But
I
you're gonna
wouldn't
be
talk
fucking
about it
rich
right now.
tomorrow.
I wouldn't talk.
I mean, you're gonna get rich tomorrow. You're fucking so stupid.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Lele Bones.
She was stupid, yo. I couldn't stand her. She purposely did dumb shit.
Now look at this.
She got hit with like I don't even know what.
It's like a photo shoot with basically like her butt ass naked that they.
Yeah, but I can see some Photoshop in there.
A lot of Photoshop. But yeah. And then there's like what Logan
Quinn's gonna
Paul.
use that later.
Logan Paul. It was like he has a movie on like YouTube now, but he like can't act for shit.
He can't.
And there's Nicholas McGallis. He's like did one Vine like, hey, my name is Nicholas.
You
And then
know,
that
it's
shit.
ridiculous. Got mango.
And it is deliciousness. Anyway, that's I'm ashamed that I know that. But
I knew
Bro,
it too.
you don't know how many times I watched that.
yeah, it was,
I gave him the million.
And then so there's the guys that are like used to say like, smile today because you're beautiful. I love you, even though I don't know you. And you're like 12 and I'm like 19.
It's a known fact that if you get out of bed and smile, you'll be happy for the rest of the day. That is not correct.
And then there were like the genuinely like talented people on Vine who like sing
Yeah.
or like make crazy beats
Who was
or like
it,
crazy
Tori?
Rudy
artwork.
Tori
Mancuso.
Kelly, whatever.
Yeah.
Kelly Tori, whatever.
Rudy Mancuso is a very talented singer and like
All that
can
shit.
play a bunch
He's
of
talented,
instruments.
but he doesn't use. He got sucked into the idea of he's a viner. Like all he does
Right.
is the corny videos. But if you see videos of him like actually like playing the piano and shit,
Yo, he's
a
tough.
fucking monster. Which there are people and King Batch like ours like King Batch. I guess he's like misusing his platform because
When
he graduated from like Juilliard like with like honors and all that shit, and like he's an actual actor and like he knows the history behind it in theater and all that shit. He's actually like qualified, but even that is like, can you really learn that kind of stuff?
you remember when everybody was doing those memes where it'd be like, oh, when you come into the house and trip, you spaghetti fall out your pocket.
Yeah, he did that.
King
joke.
Batch stole that meme and just made it into a video. That was what a bunch of people did on Vine. The one dude that was like, "Bruh, it kind of like that dude did that to you. This is your space.
This is your area.
This is your area." I was like, dude, that's fucking from Aaron Spears or yeah. When he fucking made that joke, I was like, why are y'all...
I remember.
And then people would laugh and be like, yo, you're so funny, this is so creative. I'm like, but it's stolen. Like,
I remember, yeah, I seen there. I remember there was a lot of, there was a certain part where people like didn't actually put the credit where they took it from, and everybody's putting their tops like hard.
Yeah,
like,
like,
yo,
like give credit where credit is due. Like,
right, they're like, dude, where'd, like, alright, dude, you're hilarious. Where'd you get this joke from? And you're like, bro, why are you on this dick? Like, do you not know that this is like straight from fucking Eddie Murphy's stand up? Like,
it ruined that whole thing though. Like, because it used to be when they used to like when this would happen, you'd be like, and it actually makes sense. And that was like, if you read them now, people try and still do that, and it just doesn't make sense. It's like when your monkey throws away your nerds, and you be like, it's like,
yeah, like when
what
is
it?
it?
A monkey.
You ever see the one that little boy though? He's like this Vine. If like you're like so stressed out and it feels like Monday. He's like, who gave you a phone? Like, who gave all these young boys
Where's your
phones?
mom at?
where's your mother? And then there's also like that
Get that
time.
lamb out of here.
Who made that?
Oh,
yeah, I know.
You're like 10. I'm 11, so shut the fuck up.
Oh, yeah, then they curse.
And there's a little kid who got hit with the little white kid who got hit with the basketball. I was like, yeah, and he kept, and then it blew up. And then like 2 hours, he tried to make another one, and he was just like, yeah. And he started banging his head on the floor and shit.
What the hell? No,
Yeah.
yo. Actually, I had it in my head. The one I just said. Oh, it was a bull. He's like, yeah. Apparently, when you walk like through these steps, apparently haunted by a little girl. And when you call her like a little girl, she's like, I'm 11, so shut the fuck. Like, and then the little girl says it, and they get scared or some shit. This shit was funny.
So,
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, like, even the little kids, like, who gave these little kids phones to be able to have a Vine? Because, like, that one, I remember watching this one little girl, like, it was on a trending page. The little girl was like, white, no, she was like, black, the mannequins. She's like, what the fuck, where's the white? And you're like, who sat here and made this a trending Vine? Like, that's
out of pocket.
And then it went from like people doing those videos to like get more views, and also like companies would hit them up, like Badu.
Yeah.
Everybody remember Badu? It was
Badu.
like, it's like download Badu, and then like other people get famous and they just make an app.
Remember
and
the
it's
bull that used to throw the frisbee?
I mean, that takes some skill.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. But then he got sucked into the advertising.
Yeah,
thing.
and that's all
And
he
he's
does
like doing
now.
it.
He'll have like a Wendy's like burger, and he'll like frisbee it into like a tray, and they'll be like, "Oh, buy Wendy's." And
Oh
then-
my god! Do you remember the fucking cup song trend
Yeah.
when everybody did the John and then one bull did it with
the
like
glass.
cereal?
Yeah, he did that John cereal. There's another boy who did it with glass and like broke. What else? Yeah. And then Vine died, and then it just went.
Thank
to
God.
And then,
I'm sorry.
And then all those people just moved over to YouTube or Twitter, and they still get the same amount of views.
Yeah.
They all did that real quick too. Like they made sure, like in the last minute, they're like, "All right,
Abort.
So follow my YouTube if you want to see more of these funny."
Nah. I was gonna say that. Thank God Vine ended, but like it was kind of sad because I'm gonna miss all the 2013 Vines I used to love. That was the only year I loved Vine, 2013, because after that, shit just got bad. Yeah.
There was a year where I literally, me and Victor was cracking out. I want to say it was like
It was after because
2015, 16. It was something.
Because it was like
around
pre-fame where people were making money off it. It was hilarious, and people were doing it just for the fuck of it. Then it was that whole gap where it just got dry because people were doing it for money. Then all those people got like ridiculed because they all fucked up somehow, or they all moved out to LA and they realized that they had just no money, and then they just kind
They
of.
realized that they couldn't get famous off
Yeah.
an app, and they were like, "Yeah, let's go
And
back
then all those
home."
people chucked away, and
That's
then there
what-
was a whole other new wave of people who were like just.
That's
Like,
what happened with
There was
the.
those low
That's
key funny.
That's what happened with the Lepori brothers.
mm-hmm.
Michael moved to LA, and the next thing you know, he was back in New York, and he was in like his brother's vines again, because they used to all be in each other's vines,
Yeah.
all the brothers. Then Michael went to LA, and the next thing you know, you didn't see him for like 2 months, and then he came back. And you're like, oh, so
He
what
ended
happened?
up just quitting Vine though.
So what happened?
He ended up just quitting. Yeah, and now they're just doing the same shit on different platforms. And some of them, Like, don't get me wrong. Some of the people actually are like talented as fuck. What?
Sorry, the one on like Daniel Laporte, he's like, Bing chair, Bing fucking chair.
That was one of them drums with the like when you order something
From
Chinese.
It's like, yeah, can I
It's
get
so
shrimp fries?
common.
不要客，不要回来food.
Yo, I know this is so off topic, but did y'all see the video with the girl arguing with the Chinese people, and they was like, you gotta be on some high level of mad to say the action instead of doing it. He's like, Bing Chai Baba Cha! Punch! He was in a punch! I was like, yo! I started rolling.
But it's like there was that also like that early in the beginning when there was no money involved. It was great and people were actually kind of
Right.
talented, or like some people were genuinely funny off of like low budget ass shit. Like it would just be like to show different characters.
Bro.
One dude would wear a hat and one dude would not wear a hat, and it'll still
Right.
be just because of substance of it being funny. They'll be getting love off of it.
Yeah. I got inspired to do Vine in 2013 only because like those people used to be funny as shit. So I used to like do shit too, and then I never get famous, but like it was fun. Like Vine used to be fun. 6 seconds, say one thing, that was it. And then Vine was like, let's go for more seconds and fame and money.
Everybody else trying to compete with it. Like Instagram started adding video,
And
and
that
then,
drum got to a minute though. Didn't
Yeah.
mine get to a minute?
yeah, and then it got to the point you could post for like as long as you want. It's just on the screen it'll be like 6 seconds, but then you tap it and it'll be like a 30-minute video, and people were posting like films on there and shit. And that's when it died. Yeah, so that was the issue.
Yeah. They couldn't hold it anymore.
But then there's genuinely funny people like Victor Pope and like
Victor
Reggie
Pope.
Coons, where he does like the ghetto choir shit, and
Yo,
he actually like
Victor
go
Pope that
in.
bull.
or like the PE. There's like P E to the TTY, that bull where he like does covers and shit. Like this is meant to be funny, but like if you think about it, the like no, you're good. But like the funny part behind it is there, but also the talent it takes to like record that shit. Whereas like they have to like synchronize like 4 different voices and record it 4 different times behind a green screen.
You remember the Victor Pope's John where he's like, white people always try to make
Okay, something out a casserole out of anything.
yeah, he's like,
"All
alright, water.
want some more green bean casserole? He's like,
No,
no, cool.
he
He's like,
was
want something to drink? I want some water. Oh, here goes some water.
Casserole. And then there's the other one, he's like, man, I can't believe my wife is missing this party. Pass the book,
Oh,
Cardi.
yeah. He's like, Rick starts the search party. Pass the book, Cardi. He like splashes the Bacardi on
Yeah, on the
his
wall.
wife's face. And they're just little shit that was still hilarious, but like,
The other, I'm sorry. The other one, he's like, what inches did y'all get for number 5? I got 12. I got 15. I got Abraham Lincoln. I don't even.
yeah. That shit is sad though. Like,
Right. He got a kid.
yeah, he had one. Like
Yeah.
he was like 5. But
Yeah, I know.
he was old as shit.
I thought Victor Pope was like 19. Nigga,
Yeah.
35.
No, he is young as shit. He just had
Oh.
his kid young.
Oh.
Yeah, this shit's ass. Like,
Yeah, we miss all the good Viners, man. I wish I could just take the good Viners, put them in their own social media, and just have them there.
yeah.
And then just leave the sucky ones out. Sucky ones try to come in, they're like, hey, it looks lit. No, stay over there. We don't like you. Alright.
But I mean, not even Vine. I don't want to make this all about
Yeah,
Vine, but just
yeah.
people who just aren't,
But
who don't
it's
deserve
just
the fame in general. That's just the most recent shit that we saw.
Yeah,
But there's
think
like
about.
plenty of people out there that, especially like, there are people who are like famous for something, but they really shouldn't
Think-
get the.
Thank God this boy A-Town, like he was only like Philly famous.
Mhm.
That shit didn't like go out there, cause yo, I'd been so
I mean, he
embarrassed.
was on MTV.
But I would have been like, MTV's alright, not really. A lot of people
MTV
watching.
died.
Yeah, but like, if A-Town would have fucking got famous, I would be like, I'm not from Philly, cause like I would not sit here and let this nigga rep Philly. I'm like, can you rep like Newark, maybe? Can you say you from Jersey? Remember when fucking Meek took that L? It was like, Meek not from Philly no more, you from Jersey.
Yeah. But
Fucking, and then Ice JJ Fish.
he was on there too.
When I see a red light, all I know is go.
I remember, yo.
He was
People
on.
tried to really hype him up. Like, even people
Right.
like in my school, they were like, yo, he good.
When he got on Tosh.0 and got interviewed, he's like, I'm always high when I write my songs, and when I do them in the studio, I'm always high. I was like, nigga, you need to be sober for once. Like, Hear yourself. That nigga be so dumb fried. He don't even know what the fuck he singing and shit. Like he don't know what note he on.
You know what else gives me mad though? Like, because there are people, like we were saying earlier, there are people who are famous for something, like actually famous for something, but they're not as talented as people say they are, or like they shouldn't have the fame that they do. Because like there are like singers or actors where like there are people who are like making videos on their phones where they're way better actors than ones that are in like blockbuster movies, and they're also like Nicolas Cage. But then there are also like singers. Like you ever watch like American Idol or like The Voice or like X Factor or anything like that? Like the people that are getting knocked off, like even like not even people who win it, people who get knocked off have way more talent than some of the people who are famous and way better singers and way better vocal range, and they just don't get that.
Chris Daughtry or something like that. He was on American Idol. He got voted off like 4 weeks before the final, John. That nigga still made it though.
Right, but
Adam Lambert did good though.
yeah, like I watch like my family like watches The Voice, and I watch some people and they'll do like covers of other people's songs. I'm like, y'all do it better than,
Right.
or like their voices be crazy.
Yeah,
man. You see
like-
people like no hate on against some of the artists, like probably like say like Rihanna.
Right.
Like, Rihanna's voice isn't wild. Like it's like
Right.
very very basic. Or like Drake. Like Drake is only good at singing Drake songs. You can never get Drake to sing. You can't get Drake to sing some like John Legend shit or like some.
Like he can't do what we do when we sing all the me and shit. Like he can't do that.
Like he can only sing like his you know like what a Drake vocal sounds like. It's very to his music only. Like he cannot sing.
Was it you that sent me that video that the dude was impersonating Drake?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he sounded like Drake. I'm like, did they dub Drake's voice on here? Nigga sounded exactly like him. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so like if you it's like
Take you to the bedroom because I miss you.
like the most is like he ever went is like Marvin's Room. It's always like the most basic shit,
True.
and it's never like
Trust issues.
never see him on some Adele shit or like some crazy showing off his voice. It's always very very
Yeah, it's never like high.
It's never challenging. Anybody who can carry a tone can sound good on a Drake song.
I'm like, yo, why don't you sing Whitney Houston on and oh that's
Will
all.
Always Love You.
Yeah, I couldn't remember the title. I was like, and sing that song, nigga. He's like, no, I don't feel like it right now.
Yeah.
Why not?
I mean, and no knock against Drake because he is talented for what he does, and he's a fucking genius as far as marketing goes. Even though his music, arguably in my opinion, is not like the best compared to others, as a music standpoint. But he knows how to make his fucking money. He knows how to sell a song and get on the radio.
Don't be
So everybody has a strong point somewhere. So it's the same thing with Divine. It's a marketing thing where they know how to like work with a company, or like if they do a thing
That's
with
because
Verizon.
so I think they'd be like having like he's like an agent that does all that shit
Yeah.
for them.
But still, like they know what to do right there. And obviously, I'm sure Drake has an agent too, telling him what to do.
Yeah,
Like, cause remember y'all,
They all do.
he dated J-Lo for like a week.
They got like publicists,
And all that
fucking
shit.
agents, all that good stuff.
But yeah. So
Just like when I forget who it was, but like y'all gotta realize celebrities, half the shit they say they don't mean when they go like. If someone gets, let's say, if cameras weren't around now, you think these motherfuckers be apologizing for what they do? They only apologize because they know y'all watching.
Because they got caught.
Exactly. Their publicist was like, listen, I know you don't want to, but you're going to have to go and make a public statement saying you're sorry. He's like, are you serious right now? He's like, bro, you got fucking recorded saying you hate orphans. Like, you have to say you're sorry. Like, say you're adopting one right now. Like,
Yeah,
like,
now you
alright,
gotta,
I will.
now you gotta go to Africa and adopt a whole bunch of
Right,
people.
exactly.
Just to
Remember when Jonah Hill got in trouble for calling somebody a faggot? Like, and he was
That's the
on,
dumbest shit.
like, as soon as he got on Jimmy Kimmel, he was like, Jimmy Kimmel, before we start, I just want to genuinely apologize for calling that person a faggot. I had no right to say that. Nigga, you had every right. You're angry. That nigga kept following you. You say shit, you don't mean when you're angry. Don't apologize for it. The fuck? That nigga should never been fucking bothering you.
Yeah, I think we should call it right here. We've been ranting enough.
Yeah.
We made our point.
Give
We
these
got our point
celebrities a
across.
break.
Whole point, if y'all want to take something from this at all, is that work hard because obviously some asshole's gonna, regardless
Or
of what you,
don't work hard and
or
do
just
stupid
sock
stuff.
somebody in the street.
And make
Bro,
sure you're recording.
Find a homeless person that can sing his ass off and make him famous.
Cause shit ain't fair.
Crackhead's been coming up lately.
You could be, yeah. That's been the whole internet thing. Crackers gonna start getting famous.
Yo.
Yeah, no matter how talented you are, it's all also about opportunity that you'll have. So that's kind of what I talk about. Anyway, enough depressing shit.
The fuck?
Where can they find you?
Y'all can find me on Instagram at MarkyMark, MARCKY_MARC_. And you can find me on Twitter at the exact same thing, just no underscore. So do that. Quentin, where can they find you?
Y'all can find me on Instagram at QEtcetera, ETCETERA. And then you can find me on with professional Instagram, Q the photographer, QTHEF. No F. Fuck. QTHE.
Where's that F in photographer?
Shh. Photography. Photography. Say QTHEPHOTOGRAPHY. And then Twitter at wildboss_. Right? Yes.
And y'all can find me on Instagram and Twitter at VictorRivera_. You have something else to say?
No.
Alright. And then Real Etc. stuff is Real Etc. on Instagram and Twitter, real.etc@gmail.com for the email. You can find some stuff from Productive Honey, our sponsor today, at www.productivehoney.com or on Instagram, Productive Honey, or at Productive Honey. So at symbol, we don't have to type in the at symbol, it does it for you. You just type in Productive Honey, and then if you go there, you can follow them, and also just click the website from their bio. Use the code Real Etc. and get 25% off your joint. So
Altogether lowercase.
yeah, good point. And then what else? Yeah, also on the Instagram, they actually said they're going to be dropping some stuff soon. So if you want to be on top of that, then use this code, and then you'll be on top of the new drop. I'm assuming it's going to be like a summer collection. So you guys can hop right on top of that and then get 25% off of it. And we're not going to be making like any crazy money off of it. It's just supporting another brand, and they'll be supporting us. So this is all just to benefit you guys. So 25% off your order. Save you guys a little bit of bread on some new clothes for the summer, so you can flex on these individuals when you're on the beach. So thank you guys for listening. It's a little bit long, 43 minutes. But we'll see y'all next week. Bye.